Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Monday, February 16th, 2026. I am back from my vacation. It was wonderful. It was exactly what I needed. I will tell you more about my vacation in just a moment. But first, I need to feed the cat. I think salmon is the perfect fish of choice for my return from the vacation. Cat, do you like to have a salmon? Yes? Here you go. And you start to purr right away. Alright. The cat is happy. The bee seems also to be happy. Scouting the pavilion. Oh no! Snow and rain. Lots of rain, actually. That's bad. Ooh, hi! Why aggressive? Why all of a sudden aggressive? That was interesting. Alright, let's talk about my vacation. I think, looking at my equipment, I will go fishing, because this will allow me to fully focus on storytelling without being distracted by monument building activities or something like that. So yeah, let's do this. Let's get over to my fishing pond, but first I think I should put away some of the miscellaneous stuff in my inventory. My vacation, as discussed in the last episode, already started on Friday, so not the last Friday, but the Friday before. February 7th. No, February 6th. We flew to Helsinki on February 7th. I used the Friday to finish packing, recording an episode of the coffee break, tidying up the apartment, before heading to my partner's place. This was then basically my home for... Where do I have stored the honey? Did I store the honey in the cabin? Which was my home for the entire time of the vacation, which was... Yes, there's the honey. That was really amazing. We didn't do that much on Friday, especially as we had to get up kind of early to get to the airport and fly out on Saturday. We found a suitable commuter train taking us there, but although we tried to leave on time, we left a couple of minutes too late, so we had to run to catch that commuter train. But we did it. We got it, which was nice. Yes, this brought us to the airport with it's quite a nice buffer of time. It wasn't needed. It was super easy. There was not much going on in security, so we quickly got to the gate and could relax there for a bit before boarding started. It was only a 2.5 hour long flight, so this was also kind of convenient. As we arrived in Helsinki, we were greeted by beautiful weather. We had clear blue sky, nice sunshine, and freezing temperatures. So the temperatures were around minus 12 degrees Celsius, which is actually kinda cool. It's been a while since we last had really such cold temperature. So I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. In addition, there was snow everywhere, which is also cool. It was surprisingly not much snow with respect to snow height, but there was snow everywhere. So it was also nice for a winter person like me. Our friends picked us even up from the airport, which was super nice. So we even had like a taxi or so to their place. Well, also cool. We wanted to meet basically two places where at each place two of our friends live. But since our friends also know each other, the friends from Tampere, where we went after Helsinki, went also to Helsinki, and where we had the house, the first friends we visited. So it was cool. It was nice to have everyone together. We, after arriving, were greeted with some warm soup and some coffee. After having had some lunch and some food, we head out to the big central park of Helsinki. It's really like a huge, very huge park, like 12-kilometer long park that stretches all along of Helsinki. And we didn't walk the entire 12 kilometers, but we walked there for a bit, saw some snowy trees, walked through a little bit of a forested area. And yeah, I was totally enjoying it. It was so amazing. It was exactly what I hoped for. It was not as crazy as Lapland, where I would have also enjoyed to go, but still very, very nice. I was super happy. Walk there around. The Finnish people seem to be kind of active, so there were lots of places for cross-country skiers in this park. They even had in most places some street lamps, which made it super cool. And yeah, so we did there a nice walk through snowy forests and open terrain, which was just cool. We also saw some deers running around. After we completed our hike, we drove to a nearby grocery store to get some groceries. They had a pretty good selection in vegan products, which was kind of nice, as I'm not quite sure if at least everyone was vegetarian, I guess. And even lots of people were vegan, so this is cool that there are so many products there, and they have even some more interesting products than we do have in Germany. So we enjoyed that. And yeah, for dinner we then prepared some noodle salad, which was really nice. The house of our friends where we stayed not only had a big fireplace, which we didn't use that evening, but that house also had a sauna. So this is where we went after dinner. It's really, really cool. It's not like, I mean, when in Germany someone has their own home sauna or something, it's like a very, very small room where maybe two people or so fit in. But in that house, it was like a proper sauna, like in a spa or something like that. And yeah, it was heated up by a wood oven, which was kind of cool. So yeah, we enjoyed that. We definitely enjoyed going into the sauna for a bit. And as there was snow outside, I didn't manage to roll in snow after sauna, simply because it was some rollable snow to reach. Wasn't that simple, but at least I used some snow to cool myself off. And yeah, this gave it a very special flair. So yeah, I had Finnish sauna. At least I had sauna in Finland. It was kind of cool. This all of this happened on our day of arrival, so we experienced already a lot. The next day, people, so our friends, slept a little bit longer. We were awake as the first, and yeah, we started the day by making some tea and having a snack, waiting for the others to wake up, doing some stuff on the internet and so on. As okay, why are there so many angry guys? After the others woke up, we had some good breakfast and thought about what we want to do for the day. There is a circus place in I'm encumbered. Ooh, I have a full stack of arrows. Nice. There's a circus place in Helsinki for, well, it's not a circus tent or so, but it's a free space to practice circus stuff. And this was so nice. We went there as our first destination. Two of our friends were, at least, well, one of our friends also is into circus stuff. Their partner gave it a try to see how it feels. It was also super cool. So yeah, four of us went there to do some circus training. It was the first circus training of the year for me. I had to travel to Finland, to Helsinki, to finally do circus training. I really enjoyed it. It was a really cool place and it was nice. It was completely free and it was also kind of crowded. So many people were doing various circus stuff, juggling, doing silks training. We trained with straps. So yeah, a cool, lovely place. After 2 hours of training, we separated. So our friends, they had to go back that day to Tampere, headed home, whereas we continued to the center of Helsinki to take a look at the center of Helsinki. After arriving with the metro pretty close to the central station, we made our way to the library. This is a cool place. It looks really modern. It's super modern. We walked past it through a little bit of a park. We found in the beginning we thought, hey, that's a frozen lake. Later on it turned out, no, that's not the frozen lake. That's actually the sea. So we were walking on the Baltic Sea, which was frozen in this part. And it was kind of special. As the temperature was still around, I don't know, -9, -10 or so, my partner got cold pretty quickly, so we had to retreat to the library. Though we still enjoyed the scenery. We got there to the center of Helsinki after our training around 5 p.m. I guess. So it was already around sunset, and everything had a super nice glow, especially with the lights coming on. And yeah, was a really nice view. But then we retreated to the library, where we waited for one of the friends from Helsinki, who joined us there and then gave us a quick tour through the library. That's such a cool place. It has basically 3 stories, and it has a basement where a very interesting toilet is located. But yeah, the ground floor is more like, okay, you can get something to eat here, and you can return some rented books, and there seemed also to be some kind of theater place or so. So it's more of the communal area. The second floor was super impressive. It's like an open area for working. By working, I mean like really lots of various things you can do there. They had sewing machines. They had some studios to record audio or even produce music. They had 3D printers. They had meeting rooms. Basically, it was a free space where, granted you made a reservation, can really do some work, some creative operations, some really cool stuff, and it's open for everyone, which is so amazing. And yeah, then the third floor, there were some books, and the books were not like, okay, there are huge shelves of books. It was more like presented in the way of a bookstore or so, which also increased a little bit the appeal. And everywhere were young folks sitting around, enjoying it, listening to music, listening to a podcast, doing something they wanted to do in kind of a relaxed place. So I really enjoyed the concept of having a library that is also a meeting spot and a creative spot, and not just a place where lots of books are stored. But this really amazed me. This was super cool and super interesting. After we explored the library, yes, one thing about the library is the toilet. After we retreated to the library, I had to go to the toilet, and it's like a huge square room in the basement. The square room is filled with things where you can wash your hands, and then at the walls, or basically the walls themselves were not really walls but just doors. So basically the entire square room had lots of doors to the toilets, and yeah, this was like a interesting concept, very interesting concept, especially as the doors were not these through doors, but they were made of glass, but not transparent glass. But that still allows shadow to go through, and for some reason they had the lights inside of the stalls in a way that if you approach the door, you can see the person approaching the door. And I found this place just cool. It has a nice concept. It has a really nice vibe. So yeah, Helsinki convinced me. After we finished exploring the library, we looked for a place to eat. We found a nice Chinese restaurant. They had I'm not quite sure if this was completely pretty spot on original Chinese food, because I've never been to China, so can't really judge to this. But they had really recipes and dishes that sounded less of European Chinese dishes and more like Chinese dishes. So we enjoyed that. We had lots of food there. That was really good. And yeah, then our friend who joined us there suggested we can also go to a cafe for some dessert. And yeah, that's what we did. The cafe was also really nice. It has super good launch area, and some of the areas even felt a little bit like in the golden 20s or so, which was really like a cool area or in a cool era. I thought like, hey, it would be also cool to have some, I don't know, cocktail here or something like that. But we were super full from all that Chinese food, and we're just relaxing there, catching up on things, and having a good time before finally taking the bus home. The buses were also kind of interesting, as it was snowy everywhere in Finland, as there was also some kind of ice on the roads. The buses sometimes had locked up tires when stopping. It felt like, okay, I hope the bus driver is not crushing the passenger when they wait for the bus arrive. But yeah, we took the bus ride home, and what did we do then? I think we didn't do much after returning home, besides having a little bit more of a talk and then going to bed or so. And yeah, this was the first full day in Finland. It was Sunday. It's already sunset again, so I have two more days to talk about. Well, actually 3 days, because there's also the trip home. I think I will do so next time, and not start with a second full day in Finland and not being able to finish it. All right. So you can go back here. I can sort through all my stuff quickly. At some point I think I need to cook some fish again. Alright, you go here. Puffer fish. Salmon can go here. The cod can go there. Yeah, I think I should rather head to the tower before bad things like the skeletons start to happen. That's the thing I like to avoid. Oh, this creeper down there. Let's make haste. Must go faster. Another creeper, man, so many creepers. And a zombie wearing some armor. Sorry, don't have time. Need to get home, need to pet my cat. Cat is missing me. Yep, cat, I know that you're missing me. I'm back. You're a good cat, you're a very good cat. Yes, you are such a beautiful cat. And yeah, so those were the first days. Then we of course traveled to Tampere, which I will tell you more about tomorrow. And yeah, then today of course I already had to work again. But what happened until I had to do work today, I will tell you over the course of the next episodes. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you will be joining me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!